Welcome everyone to our Cellerciser program. Hope you've had a great week. It's allergy season, and at least in some parts of the country. And I've spoken to some people over the phone about it, and I know what it's like myself. So somebody called me up today and I wanted to share a little bit about a technique that I used for me last night when my allergies were going nuts, the wind was blowing, and we've got all kinds of things that are out there, is to get on the Cellerciser, do the health or baby bounce. We just get everything circulating, get the body primed with the lymphatic system pumping. And after you've done that for a minute or a couple minutes, if your head's all stuffy, you're going to have an increase of pressure or circulation there. And then do the jogging and the running in place. Now, do that for maybe 30 seconds and then sprint. And when you sprint, everything gets going. I know with me last night, it just cleared my head. I did probably 3 sets of that and was able to go back to sleep without any problem. But remember, Cellerciser is phenomenal for people that have allergies, and feel free to share your experiences. We've got some great customer reviews. I want to share a couple of them. They've just come in the last few days, and I hope everybody's been enjoying the app, those who have it, and know that we're working on it. We're still doing some tweaks, and we've got some more exciting things to share with you. So, definite success. Now this is important, because there's several people when they start off with the Cellerciser, they'll say, hey, it's hurting my knee, or it's hurting my hip, or it's hurting my back. It's very common. I went through that. It takes a little bit of time to build up the supporting muscles and ligaments, so go easy, allow it to build up, but Cellerciser again is very helpful in exposing weaknesses. And what we do is we take steps to challenge those weaknesses by strengthening the supporting muscles and ligaments around those supporting areas. And as we do that, generally it just fades away. If you have a medical condition, of course, consult with your doctor, or feel free to have your doctor give me a call. A lot of techniques I teach and train doctors in as well. So definite success. I've had pretty persistent back pain in the mornings for about 8 months. I also have had very bad circulation in my legs. I started the baby bounce, worked up to 10 minutes, and no more back pain. I guess with worse back pain, it may take longer. I think it is helping my neck, which has a narrow disc too. I hope it may help my circulation as well. And of course, we all know what Cellerciser does for circulation. And thank you, Nancy, for that comment and sharing that. This comes from Lynn. I'm having a blast with the Mr Rebounder app using the cell phone stand which I recently purchased. I'm a super happy customer. Thank you. And then this one here from Suzanne says, hello Dave, I have had my Cellerciser for about 2 weeks now. I'm absolutely blown away with the results so far. I can really see quite dramatic shifts in my body already. I love it and wishing I had ordered one years ago. I'm an acupuncturist in Auckland, so I'm spreading the word to my patients here. You may have a few more orders from New Zealand coming your way. And we're worldwide now. We really appreciate all the support and the mission that we have in helping people understand they've got a greater health potential. And when we work with the body collectively instead of individually as parts, we have incredible results. It says, I'm wanting to order one for my mother. She is 83 and very keen to start bouncing. I'm going to order her the bifold. I'm wondering if you consider extending it, the ad promo. Yeah, well, if you're out of the United States, you're absolutely welcome to. I know shipping can be $200, $300, and if we can help some, we will. No, this is good. A lot of people have bone issues, whether it's weaknesses in the bones or bone spurs or just skeletal system support. This is in the top group of those people who have been having phenomenal results with bone density. And we've got customers who've been doing this for years with incredible results. And so I'm looking forward to Mary receiving some of those same results. She writes, just a quick note to tell you that after only 4 months of Cellercising, a bone density scan done yesterday revealed that I had a 4.6% increase in the bone density of my lumbar spine. That's a lot. That's a great difference. This is seriously good news for me as I paradoxically have severe osteoporosis of my spine, negative 3.1, but my hips and femoral bone are as strong as a 30 years old, and she's in her 60s. Before I discovered the Cellerciser, I was also discouraged about this and wondered how I was ever going to be able to increase the spine bone density without some kind of exercise regime, which I knew I would not be able to be faithful at. After I got my Cellerciser, I read on your website that a woman had a whopping 41% increase in bone density after close to a year of Cellercising. She happened to have the exact same osteoporosis score as me and was able to reverse it. She now has only osteopenia. So I'm very hopeful to have similar great results when I have another DEXA scan next year at this time. My goal is to reverse the osteoporosis. My endocrinologist and toxicologist was highly skeptical that any natural means would increase my bone density and gave me a wry smile when I suggested it. He wanted me on some harmful bone-building drug that has potential terrible side effects, like necrosis of the jawbone. Well, I showed him, and I will show him even more next year. Ha. Thank you for your marvelous Cellerciser and for your wonderful uplifting support that you provide for the Cellerciser family. Thank you, all of you, for the support that you provide for each other. I'm hoping everybody's gotten their Cellercisers out. We'll take just a moment. Christine, we've got a couple of questions. We're going to answer the questions, and then I'm going to show you the routine that I did that literally changed my entire physique.
Okay. So rebounding causes me back pain every time I try only 10 minutes of the gentle bounce. My back is killing me the next day. I'm so confused how you say it doesn't jolt. It doesn't hurt while I'm bouncing, though. I keep forgetting to call. She's been wanting to call you. And then I'm going to couple that with the other one because they kind of go hand in hand, I think, in what you're saying.
Okay.
Do you want me to do them separate?
No, we can couple them. That's fine.
Let's see. Every time I start rebounding with your Cellerciser, the inside of my knee starts hurting. So confused. Not doing anything strenuous, but they'd like to understand why. Again, great questions. And Cellerciser, as I mentioned, exposes weaknesses. It isn't jarring. But if we have a weakness in a particular area and we challenge that, we may feel it. If we don't have enough space between the vertebral joints and the disc, or we have a subluxation, or we've got close to a pinched nerve, and we do any movement, we can irritate the nerve, and we can cause tension in that area. The objective is to open up the vertebral joints and increase the supporting strength of the muscles around those and ligaments around those joints. So there are movements that are on the DVD, Cellercise the Ultimate Exercise, that talk about movements designed to help open up the vertebral joints and increase the space without any high jumping. We don't need that. Rocking side to side, you bet. We're going to start to loosen up the lower lumbar and increase circulation and flexibility. And if we don't have a lot of space, we may have some discomforture initially as we're beginning. Same thing with the knee. I'd like to know what the movements are that you're doing. There's some movements when we're starting off that we don't want to do until we build up the supporting muscles and ligaments that surround the knee. For example, you're not going to want to do all the movements that I'm going to do on this program. Speaking of which, I'm going to show you my routine. That doesn't mean you have to do it with me. You can do elements of it if you feel comfortable. I don't want anybody waking up tomorrow feeling sore or because you shouldn't. Cellerciser isn't designed for that. I'll show you the technique, the routine. In fact, we're going to have it. I don't know how far can I come? Keep going. Okay. Let me see if I can get that to zoom in.
These are the movements that I've added to the Mr Rebounder app so that you can do the same thing and build up to the same routine that I have. But with the knee, no kicking out side to side. Because if you're feeling any stress on the inside of the knee, very well may be that you've got some weaknesses in those ligaments and supporting muscles. Standing on the Cellerciser, walking in place, pushing down into the mat, starts to strengthen again the front part of the knee. Rocking side to side, motion both in the hips and in the knees. And then of course the movement where we do the ski patrol helps to build up the lateral knee and the thighs and the hips as well. But if you've got weaknesses, just start off easy and no leveraging on the inside of the knee, for example, kicking out side to side
initially it's just, it's too intense beginning. But if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call. Any other thing? Anything else?
That's it. Let's get right into your routine.
All right, we're going to do the 10-minute routine today. I'm going to pull it up on the app. And what I'm going to do, you can use it with the balance bar, but I'm going to take the balance bar off. And you've all seen how I do that. It just kind of lift it up, push it down, and put the feet back on. I lost one of the feet. Oh, camouflage. And sorry about that. Turn that off. Okay. So this happened last week. Same thing. All right. So we're going to start off with gentle movements to begin with, to warm up, increase circulation. And I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to be concentrating on the program a little bit. But when I do some of the kicks, I'm going to be doing the front kick. And again, is designed to leverage the weight. It makes it a lot more intense. It's going to work. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it works the stomach muscles, this whole front part of the body. And then I'm going to work on the waist and the hips, kicking out side to side, and the lower back and the buttocks. So it helps lift, tighten, and tone the backside. And then we're going to work on the thighs and knees and aerobics as well. So here we're ready to go. I gotta turn the volume up. So I just hit the wrong button. Oh, David.
We all have those days.
Okay, breathe in and out. As you're bouncing up and down, we're preparing the body with oxygen for the routine. Best thing to do in the morning, wake up call. I like to lift my shoulders up and down, moving the hips, get the back loose. This is also working on all the internal organs, digestion, elimination. Then we're going to prime the body with oxygen. Oh, 131. Breathe. Good to hold on to a balance bar with this next movement.
I should have told you, it's about 100 of each. If you lean a little bit with it, you can focus the weight more on the waist and the side. If you keep your body straight, you'll focus in a more limited area. Gonna have to do something about that. Support shoulders. So this is a jumping jack that keeps you more centered in the mat so you don't land on the springs. Rock side to side to help loosen up the back. Okay, Christine, I want you doing this next week. You're gently loosening up the back. And now we're targeting the smooth muscles too. Digestion, elimination. As well as the liver, kidney, pancreas. Okay, we're going to do 50 of these. The old Rocky Balboa, we ought to have that song. We're going to do 100 of these. Jamba walk, 30 seconds. Maybe health bounce. You're almost done. Breathe, loosen up. I tell people all the time, it's not the amount of time that you're on the Cellerciser, it's how you're challenging yourselves within that amount of time. So it's a combination of some time but intensity. And as we increase the intensity, our ability increases in our capacity with all kinds of activities. And that's one of the advantages of the Cellerciser. So there you have it. That's the 10-minute a day routine that I've done for many, many years. And now we actually have it on the app. So you can duplicate it, you can change it up, you can add different movements as you continue your journey toward better health and fitness. Please continue to share this with those you care about. And thank you so much for sending the customer reviews. It makes a big difference to those who have a chance to hear it. So thank you again, and remember, you don't have to work out when you play in. Thank you.